Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get my video going here. Hi, Polly Grace.
Hi, JC.
Can you guys see me? Hi, how are ya?
Good.
It's recording. Okay, there I am. Okay. Hi, everybody. Let me, this is funny. I'm learning how to record, but let's do this. I don't want to take too much time because I've already started. Hold on, let me turn this light on. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Let me mute everybody. Mute. I was on a whole other different call. I was pretty much doing the whole thing. Okay, here we go. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Daisy Shane Goodwin. I'm going to tell you something today that is going to definitely shake you up. You're going to want to get a pen and paper. You are going to want to take notes. But mostly, I'm going to give you a couple links to look up so you don't have to take my word for what I'm saying. You're going to be able to do your own research like I did 5 years ago. And thank God I was open enough to look into something I'd never done before, because I'll tell you what, this is big. This is really big. So a little bit about myself. Like I said, my name is Daisy Shane Goodwin, and I am here on Kauai on the North Shore. And, you know, for me, I have had a pretty good life. I've been able to be a professional athlete, do things I never had, you know, dreamed of when I was a little girl, and been able to do stuff like travel and things like that. But what happened to me is that my family and I had our income cut in half in 2008, and we were kind of forced into survival mode. Anyone raise their hands, ever had survival mode happen? Because it's very real, and it's hard because you're living paycheck to paycheck. And unfortunately for me, I wasn't a present mother anymore because I was so worried about the debt we were in, and I was so worried about, you know, how we were going to survive here on Kauai, how we were going to pay our mortgage. How was I going to stay married to someone that liked to spend money? It was rough. It was a really hard time. And, you know, there was no way out basically for us. Then I was introduced to this product and this business, and lucky for me, I was in the right place at the right time. So today I want you to imagine that you just may be in the right place at the right time. For me, I was so skeptical on network marketing. I don't know how you feel, but for me, I had only heard, you know, weird stories about pyramid schemes and people losing their money. But then I started to look into this industry. Now, I don't know about you and what you know. You may have friends that are making money with network marketing, as a lot of people are now. But when I started to look, I learned that this is a $280 billion industry. And the coolest thing is that it's paid out to middle-class people like us, waitresses, you know, teachers, you name it, hairstylists, people that just need to make a little extra money every month. And that really, really, really got my attention. What also got my attention is that it's the second highest paid industry besides professional athletes in our country. So all of a sudden I started realizing that there is something here. Now, this all happened to me after I had believed that this product was a placebo effect. I watched it change my husband's health. I watched it do miracles on my father-in-law, my mom, my best friend. I mean, I was so skeptical on this industry of network marketing that I wouldn't even take these products. That's how skeptical I was. But when I saw that all these little guinea pigs that I had got on the product just to see if it really was what it was, coming back and having these amazing results, I had to look deeper. So the first thing I'm going to have you write down, this is very important. You are going to write down abcliveit.com. Here you're going to be able to see the primetime piece that was done back in 2008. Then this is what got my attention first, is that this company that is claiming that these 5 magical herbs can reduce oxidative stress, which is the leader in all disease, anything with an itis, cancer, heart disease, arthritis, Alzheimer's, whatever you basically have coming at you hereditary-wise, This product has been proven to alleviate and reduce that by 40% in 30 days. So when this company came out with this crazy, statement, this news broadcast system went in there to debunk them. They went in there to expose that they were liars, because this has never been medically possible, ever. Never in the history of medicine has someone been able to say that they can do this. And this guy went in, you're going to watch the video. It's about 5 or 6 minutes. And he went in there, drew his blood, and only found that this small little biotech company was right. Now, the reason why it's network marketing, and this is what also got my attention 5 years ago, is that it was already on the shelves. They were trying to sell it at health food stores, at High Health, at different places. And no one knew what it was. No one knew that there was actually something that could combat and give your body the ability to flip on its switch to create antioxidants instead of taking them. This is gigantic. And so, people would walk by and, people thought it was a fat burn. People thought it was a cleanse. No one knew what this blue magic bottle was. So they hired someone after the company had been going into debt, being on the shelves, and they hired someone. They said, what do we do here? And, the guy that knew business said, you have a story that needs to be told. You have got to think about network marketing, because all network marketing is telling someone that trusts you about a product, a system, something that they trust to work. And that you're going to take, your best friend says, hey, try this, look at this information. You'll probably try it way quicker than you would going on a shelf or seeing an infomercial. And so the first year that they did this, they went from 3 million being on the shelves to 33 million, to 125 million, to over 200 million, just using word of mouth retail. Which the other reason why this got my attention is because I realize I do this all the time. You think about it. Do you eat at a restaurant, love it, and tell someone about it? Do you watch a movie and tell someone, gosh, I just watched the best movie last night? But what I started realizing is I don't get a free dessert after telling someone about this amazing restaurant. I also don't get a free movie ticket. But what got my attention is that this company and the way that they have set this compensation plan up is that if people want to build a business by telling people about amazing products that work, where people get to the bottom of their bottle and want more, then they can actually compensate the people that are talking. Me and you and my, I have a huge team. Everyone's making money. It's not just, 1 or 2 people. And that's the other magic I'm going to talk about in a second. So all of a sudden my wheel started spinning, and my dad called me and he said, I want another bottle. And my mom said, wow, this stuff is amazing. I have more energy. I'm sleeping better. My aches and pains, I'm not feeling them as much. I want more. And all of a sudden I realized that something that I have been, totally scared of and, no network marketing, this could be the answer to my prayers. And so I realized that when people get to the bottom of their bottle and they want more, that's a pretty good business. And I realized that if I put the time in now with residual income, what happens is after you do the work, you keep getting paid. Now, I don't know if you can wrap your head around that, but for me, I have been told my whole life, you trade time for dollars, hours, dollars. But here, you do the work once and you get paid over time, over and over again. And I'll tell you, I'm busy. We own a small business. I have 3 children. One's 10 months. I didn't sleep all night. The reality is that we're all busy. But what are you doing now that's going to be a retirement plan? Are you going to work for the rest of your life? Because I don't want to. And I saw a chance here that I didn't have to do that I could share information. I could let them decide if they want to take a product that is backed by peer-reviewed research, a skin system that is proven to work, that goes 4 layers down and rebuilds your dermis level, that there's an energy drink that is incredible because you don't have a crash. There's no sugar in it. It's even energy. People with ADHD are seeing huge results. There's a product where you can actually rebuild your mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of your cell. And then Protandem, which is, the flagship product and the reason why I'm here, which is 5 miracle herbs. It's ashwagandha, bacopa, milk thistle, green tea, and turmeric, all incredible on their own, but when put together, have a crazy synergistic effect of over 1,800 times more effective. That's why people are having these amazing results. All of a sudden, I realized that I'm in the front of the biggest the health trend right now is the biggest industry boom that we've ever seen in our world economy history. $1 trillion industry. And there's this bubble coming down a tube, big bubble. And if we can be at the front of it with products that no one has ever been able to make, even though probably the Chinese have for centuries, but in Western medicine where people are able to take a pill, people won't do cleanses. They won't change their whole, what they need to do to get better and healthy, but they will take a pill. And so for me as a mother, 10-month-old, you can hear him screaming in the background when squealing. He's not screaming, he's squealing. He's having fun. But all of a sudden, I realized, and I have a great, amazing team that realized that they can fit this in the nooks and crannies. They don't need to quit their day job to do this, but that they can actually have a retirement plan where they can build something so that in the future, they are able to be with their family. I don't know about you, but I got married to enjoy my husband, not to be 2 ships passing in the night, working and worrying about money. So let me tell you a little bit about the compensation plan. You are going to have a lot of questions. I did. You may not. You may see this and be like, this is what I've been waiting for, and that's great too. But if you do have questions and you are skeptical like I was, abcliveit.com, that's where you're going to see the ABC Primetime. And before I get to the compensation, I want you to write down pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov. This is the National Institute of Health that we have. And I'll tell you what, you can type in any disease and oxidative stress in that search bar, and you'll see thousands upon thousands of research that's linking the two. We can't say that these products can cure a disease, but you can connect the dots to know that oxidative stress is the leader in every disease, and we are able to alleviate that by 40% in 30 days. So people wonder why this company is growing and growing and growing, and it hasn't grown too big yet. We're still extremely early. And that's why we're here today, because timing is everything with a network marketing company. But if you can imagine being in front of all of that, it's really, really big. ABC, okay, sorry, is ABC Live It? Okay, Polly Grace, thank you. ABCNewsReport.com. Thank you, Polly. Yes. ABC News Report. Don't do ABC Live It. I was on bed rest and then had a baby. So I am catching up. But the reason why I'm here is because I dug my well before it was dry. Being on bed rest, having a 100-year flood where my entire community can't work because we're stuck pretty much. Jobs are gone. I dug that well before it was dry. So I don't know what you have. You may have a good plan, but do that. If you don't, this is it. I'm telling you. So a little bit about the comp plan, and then I'm gonna get off of here. I don't like to take too much of your time, but basically what happens with the comp plan is that you are able to slowly build this over time. The residual income is why I'm here, is why a lot of people are here. And that is every month on the 15th, you get paid a percentage of everything in your organization. So at first you have a few people that are customers. Someone says, oh my gosh, I want my whole family on this. They become a business partner. They start to build. And so over time, it grows and grows and grows. Not in a million years did I think that I'd be getting a 5-figure check every month. I just didn't. I got in this to make $1,000 extra a month so I could afford that organic food for my kids again. That is why I got involved, and this is what it has grown into. So the sky's the limit, and it's crazy. Now I'm going to talk about 2 parts of the comp plan that blew me away, still blow me away, and that is, the first one is the matching bonus. And what this company does is they pay you a matching bonus on everyone that you bring in and the people that they bring in 5 levels deep. Now I'm going to explain that. Here I am. I sign up Kristen. I'm going to get 10% of Kristen's paycheck for the rest of her existence. Now, in first, as I said earlier, it's something that you build over time. So at first, it's not a ton, but as time goes on, Kristen all of a sudden is making $10,000 a month. I'm going to make $1,000 off Kristen. and everyone on that first leg. Now, Kristen signs up Sue. We get 5% of Sue. Sue signs up her mom, 5% of her mom. Mom signs up Jan, 5% of Jan, and then one layer even deeper. Now, I don't know if your job does that. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But what I love is the behavior that it creates. Is you build a team. You don't sign someone up and bail. And I don't have you sign someone up and bail. We help each other to grow. Because that rising tide raises all the ships. And because of that matching bonus, it becomes a team. It becomes something that is solidified and strong. It becomes a culture, which is so powerful. I have loved and met the most amazing people that are like-minded, positive thinking, health conscious. You can't pay to have those kind of people in your life. Think about that. And then the other bonus that I want to talk about before I hop off is the elite bonus. Now, this one is the one that shook me to the core early on. And I said, I have got to get to those elite ranks as quick as possible. And what happens is when you hit Pro 7, it goes from Pro 1 to Pro 10. When you hit Pro 7, that's the first elite rank, you're going to share in everything sold in the world. Right now, we're in a couple dozen countries. We're opening more all the time. We're still so early. So 1% of that gets distributed among the Pro 7s. Did you hear that? Everything sold in the world, I now get a cut of. And when you hit Pro 8, you get to share in 2%. And that's a nice check, let me tell you. Pro 8, Pro 9s share in 3%, and Pro 10s, share in 4% of everything sold in the world. That is so big. Right now we're doing over 200 million. Imagine when we're doing 500 million as a company. Imagine when the company is doing $1 billion. We're babies and we're going to get there. We have the craziest, amazing corporate staff with the technology, and everyone is just unbelievable. And we're going to get there. And so imagine, please, what your paycheck will look like, or even better than that, don't imagine what your paycheck is going to look like. Imagine what your lifestyle is going to look like. What are you going to be doing? Who are you going to be doing it with? That's what I really want you guys to realize, is that this is the opportunity to help people with their health and help people with their wealth. And it's amazing because you make it not about yourself as time goes on, and then you end up, your paycheck goes up and up and up. I've never known of a better way to do business. I will never do another business because this is so incredible on so many levels. And as I hang up, I just want you to think about how quick the last 2 to 5 years went by. Like that, right? 2 years flies by. What are you doing now to create the future that you want in 2 to 5 years? If you have a plan, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. I hope it does amazing, and that's so great. If you don't, you need to definitely look at this. Whoever invited you, I want you to get back to them and just ask for more information if that's what you need. Ask them how to sign up if that's what you need. And then we'll run together. That's the coolest part, is that we do this together. You're not on your own. But you're going to be blown away by the science, and you're going to be blown away by everything that this company has to offer. It's just crazy. So I think I took a little more time. I hope the recording worked. I'm still such a novice at technology. But isn't that cool that I can make 5 figures a month and barely know how to record a Zoom? I mean, that's the magic of this company and this business. So anyways, have a great day. Much love and take care. Okay, bye.